the reason for the call? You requested for a senior advisor?
Actually, it was recommended that I speak to a senior advisor. I spoke to Apple Chat yesterday, and the person I spoke to continuously suggested that I speak to a senior advisor. So if you want to take some time to review that chat, I can hold on.
Is it about a screen time?
Oh gosh, it's about a lot of things. It's about data moving in and out of my Mac when the Mac is in downtime and at all other times.
I see. I'll do my best to help you out. So I'm looking at the notes here. Is it possible for you to show me like that data being moved?
Yeah, no problem. I am going to, I am at, hold on a minute. Huh, wait, here I am. Yes, I do session key. I do ARA.
You don't want the regular screen share?
No, because I found that my Mac is using iCloud and a whole bunch of other things when I do not join iCloud and I do not use my Apple ID. Anyways, I use ARA.
I see. So with screen share, I'll be able to view your screen, but I won't have any control. If you need to enter anything private, I will pause the screen,
Mm-hmm.
like a password, passcode, or a financial biometric.
Yeah, no worries.
So you have the website. You're already in the website?
Yes, I'm waiting for the session key.
Okay, 267
267
5808.
5808. There you are.
Okay.
Minimize that. Ignore my screen because I've got a lot of stuff on it. So this is today right here. Let me show you. I put the Mac on, it was in downtime. So I'm going to start it up. And see it's in downtime, right? And just look at down here in the packets moving. So I'm marking up my screenshots that I want to send to you because I was scheduled for a call today. So I'm marking it up. Just here, it's here, right?
Okay.
Just look there, data is moving. See that? So I'm marking up my screenshots, data is moving. This is today. Right there. So this is today, but it happens every day. It's a constant. Can you see it? There. This is a 7. Wait a minute. This is
So
1.
is this a screen recording?
Yes. So this is a 1 o'clock today, 1:11. So I have to record it to show you guys because you want to see it, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Great. So there it is. So it happens constantly. So I have lots and lots of recording of it happening. So here, this is today. Last night, here it is. This is last night. I set up the Mac. I turned off Wi-Fi. I set downtime. Okay. I took screenshots of those recordings. So I set downtime to 11 a.m. Okay. And right away, data is moving. That's fine. It's always moving. Packets in and out constantly. Okay, downtime. Okay, no visible Wi-Fi. And I'm looking at my screen. Here it is. No Wi-Fi. Data is constantly moving in and out. You see that? Right there. always constant 24/7. Downtime does not work. The packets are still moving in and out of the Mac. Okay, so I've got every day documented. So I decide not to send Apple all the documentation. I've minimized them to just these ones. Okay, turn off Wi-Fi, restart my Mac, same thing. Every day, 24/7. So, because when I speak to Apple senior advisor, they constantly, you guys, not you, of course, I haven't spoken to you before, but senior advisor, I find that they constantly disagree with each other. They cannot, there's no stability. So I went to Apple Chat, I asked the question. Here's a question. When Wi-Fi is turned off, packets should stop moving in and out of the Mac. Is this correct? And the person researched it and said, yes, it is correct. Packets should not move in and out of my Mac. So on my Mac, it's a constant. So your thoughts on that? Is that expected behavior or not?
So I'm looking at my resources here,
Mm-hmm.
and so far there has been no response yet. So here's what I'm going to do, Luke. I'm a senior advisor. I will take ownership and I will track this. And because right now there's no update yet. So maybe that's why you said you were supposed to get a call. No one was calling you, or no one had called you.
Right.
So I'll send in this request just to see if there's an update.
Mm-hmm.
Today there hasn't been any, but it's the weekend. So I'll take ownership, like I said, and I'll be your point of contact moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. You are the same time as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible? I close out the screen share because I saw the behavior. Is it possible to call you 2:30 or same time tomorrow?
Sunday 2:30.
Because right now there's no response yet, and I doubt I will have any by 4, and I'll be done by then.
Who would you be waiting for a response from?
From our engineers.
I don't think anything was sent recently. A while back, it was sent, and they said there is no issue. They couldn't find anything, and then because it's so it's just unnerving when I'm sending things and I'm being told that it's a problem, but then someone else says it's not a problem. Okay, so let me, before we do anything else, I get constant disconnection. It's a constant. So let me give you my phone number in the event we get disconnected. Do you know what it is?
No, I don't have it.
All right, so it's Eastern Standard. It's 647. I'm in Toronto. 915. I had to think about it for a minute. 915 7422.
So I won't escalate this first, but I'll look into it further. So that's who I will reach out to. Mm-hmm. If engineer says we need to put logs and do the next troubleshooting, then that's what we'll do. So far, there's no result yet, and I can't find anything on my resources that gives a definite answer whether yes or no. I'm looking at what the chat advisor told you, and I'm unable to find that. So I will reach out to engineers to confirm.
Great. All right. So before again, so I'll continue with you've got my phone number now. Please send me an email, because I don't want another senior advisor. I want to stick with one person. Is it possible to stick with one person? Could you please send me an email? So I have.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
What's your email address?
All right. So let me bring up my email, and let me go. Here, where to there it is. There. So send me that email, and then I'll confirm that I've received it, because I have to confirm, otherwise things do not work.
What's the email address?
No, I'm showing you right now on the computer.
Oh, I closed out the screen share. I'm sorry. Oh wait, it's still here.
Yeah.
Toronto. Okay. And once I send this to this email, is this an Apple ID?
No, the Apple ID is 0lukedalabana@gmail.com.
Is it better to just send it to that Apple ID, because the voicemail link will prompt you to sign into an Apple ID, and I will be able to send it to this email.
What do you mean the voicemail?
If you need to leave me a message.
That's okay. I'll email you. This is the email.
Okay.
This is my the email I use the most.
Sorry, can I get that again? Sita dot.
Hold on. Right there. Toronto.
Okay.
@gmail.com. Now, a lot of things do not work on this Mac. I do not get email notifications. What I send people, they never receive, and yada yada. Right? It's a lot. But I don't want to go into what the email notifications that I don't get and things disappearing from my computer. I want to look at the facts. I want to look at the issue itself. I've got enough proof. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes when you sent me that after you sent me that email to go over a couple of things. Okay, if that's all right with you. Are you there?
Sorry, my audio cut off a bit there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Have you sent me that email?
Yeah, it should be in your inbox soon.
Soon? Tell me when you sent it.
Yeah.
Okay, you sent it.
It's
okay.
already sent.
Okay, there it is. Rhiana?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. All right. So my issues, I'm going to show you what my issues are. And then I'm not going to show you the evidence. I have enough evidence to back it up. But here they are. I number them. Everything is in order. Number one, packets moving in and out of the Mac when there is no Wi-Fi. And I am in, what is it again? Downtime. Okay? That's a question number one. Okay? Shall I continue?
Yep.
Question number two. All apps in the application folder and utilities folder should be in screen time, always allowed, except for just two apps, Safari and Finder. And she told me that's correct. Because mine is different. So so she has researched it, and I specifically said, I'm going to wait, you research it. I need the researched answer, not a guessing answer. Okay, so mine is different. That's question number two. Number three, phone. Let me show you right now. If I go to always allowed, phone is grayed out. I cannot deselect it. I cannot do anything with it. Okay, it's always there. Okay, but she told me no, it should not happen. It is not expected behavior. Next one. I don't know what private is. I know it has to do with Relay, with website Relay. If I want to browse websites privately, but I've got many screenshots that shows that private morphs and changes. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Private is now QuickTime. Private is now console. Private is now activity monitor. And it goes on and on and on. And then it says here, private is using a custom OS built version. And that's private. I don't know what private is. It dominates my console log messages. Okay. And look, private is now 98. So private changes all the time. See that?
Yep.
Good. So I've it took me ages. Every day I organize them. So let me continue. Console log messages. Should log messages stop? On my computer, they do. Console log messages stop, and I don't get any more log messages. She said, no, you should not stop. Okay, but on my computer, it stops because I find out what the computer is doing from console. Okay, I downloaded, what's this here? Right. So this is very important. If I unbox today at 12 noon, should log messages show from yesterday? And she told me no, it should begin once I unbox, once I set up the computer. Okay? Not on my computer. Let me show you. I unboxed on the 12th of February 2022. There it is. There's a screenshot time and date. But I search my Mac and I find that it has dates from September 23rd, 2021, and authorization was granted. Administrator authorization was granted already before I unboxed. Okay. So I also have on the 12th was when I unboxed, and here on the 6th of February, oh my gosh, I've got all these log messages. Don't know where they came from. And then once I set up the computer tells me, where is it? Right here. The device does not have an internal battery. Okay, so it goes on and on. I've got everything is documented. My screen says that your screen is being observed. It's a constant. Okay, so let me continue on with the log with the issues. Number 7, framework. In framework, 99% of the items are unknown, fully documented. Okay, it tells me in my log messages, because I need to know what's happening on the computer. I have no control. It tells me external user is 1. Anyway, let me leave it at there, number 8. There's so much happening. There's too much for me to go into everything. If you want to, I'll let you. I'll show you. Oh wait, here users. There's violation in console. It tells me user ID 0. I don't have a user ID 0. There is no test account on my Mac, and it will not run properly the antivirus that I downloaded. Okay, it's deny read.
So with regards to antivirus, we don't really support third party.
I know.
So
I know.
And you mentioned something about framework. So what's that again?
Framework. So I had your people. Let me close this. Okay, since I'm here, let me show you. The primary username is private. It's not my username. That's not my username. The primary username on this computer is private. Okay, so I've got different users. Let me finish this one here. User 205. There's so many users on the Mac. So I'm going to close this off. Oh, yeah, let me close this off. You asked me about framework. Let me go to, wait. Go back here. Where did I put? There's so much. I don't even know where I put half the stuff. Okay, let's go to framework. And I found out from your people that framework has to do with sharing and pairing. Right? Frameworks. Takes a while. It's not coming up today. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Most of it is unknown. Don't know what they are.
So this is like, so I think we're looking way too into this because also I have a framework here and it's all unknown. So this is just expected. This is just part of the programming of the Mac.
All right. So
it doesn't mean anything.
Right. And I originally thought that's what it is. That's what I thought is part of the Apple system. Ignore it. But then I asked your on the chat to research it to find out what is it, what is this thing, and here hold on.
And yeah, and I'm just here to tell you because if I ask engineers what a framework is,
yeah,
so they won't really give us an exact information for that. And I have the same information on my Mac. It's programming language, so it's not something that we can talk about in like basic language. So this isn't an issue in terms of the framework question.
Okay, so here's the thing. I can ignore that. That's not a problem. I have enough other things that are a problem. But when it comes to framework are shared resources, and I do not share. Okay.
Shared resources within the Mac. It doesn't mean another.
Does mean outside? Okay.
It's a shared program built within the Mac itself.
All right.
So there are so many programs within your Mac, and that's the framework.
Okay. Let me put that one aside then. Okay, we have other things to deal with. We've got the packets, right? And we've got private. Okay, and I have log messages before unboxing. Also have your screen is being observed. All right. Hold on. There's one. Oh yes. Let's go to here. So I have Kaspersky antivirus, and I know you guys do not support that. But if I go to app limits and I go here, if I go, oh wait, before I go here, wait, close that. Application. Kaspersky is not in my applications folder. Okay, right? It's gone. Yes?
Okay.
Good, gone. But there's a residue of it. No, wait. There's a residue of it here in other, right? And when I try to remove it, it's not done is grayed out. How can I get done? You see, done was not grayed out previously, but then it changed to being grayed out. How can I get that to be?
So the way we can remove that is because the app is no longer installed on the Mac. So we can, because this is just old program information. This isn't the app limit. So can you click cancel? As long as it's already not in the Mac, you can remove this. What we can do is we can reinstall the OS.
You mean wipe the computer and reinstall it?
Reinstall the OS.
Right. So wipe it and then reinstall the operating system.
That's right.
Right. All right. Let me put that aside for now. Then because hold on. That and let's stick to what we have. I've got many other things. Where's the right here. So I had a Kaspersky, and when I was speaking to, you see, there's done is enabled. Done. See, when I take that off, take all of these off, done was enabled because I was speaking to a senior advisor at the time, and she helped me to remove Kaspersky. She did all the work, and we were. That's why you don't see Kaspersky in system folder or in the applications folder. See, done was enabled, but that has since changed. So that's my question to you. Why has it changed? See, if I go to other now and I do the very same thing, except for you. Oh, don't know why that is grayed out. Done is no longer enabled. See that? It's two different things. It's not the same. Done is not enabled here, but it used to be enabled, no longer.
Yep. Yeah, because the step that we have here is I'm most likely inclined to believe that we have to do a hard erase and reinstall, but I'll wait for their response.
All right. So, but done should be enabled, shouldn't it?
What's that?
Done, this button done, should be enabled the way it is enabled here, right?
Yep. Well, as long as it's not in the hardware anymore, so that's why we erase and reinstall.
All right.
So
yeah, it's odd because I want to pause other. This it says 3 apps are running. 1, 2, 3. Right? 3 apps. Anyways,
yep. So
okay.
I'm taking note of that, and I'm letting the engineers know, and then I will wait their response.
Okay, so let me close that out. Yeah. Go back here, and I know you don't support Kaspersky, but when Kaspersky ran, it said there's remote pairing device. And like I said, I do not pair, and I've already recorded it that it says pairing, but I do not pair. Anyways, let's leave it at that. The number one thing is data moving in and out of the Mac, which I've shown you, which I've documented. I've got recordings here, lots of them, to show that data is moving in and out of the Mac when I'm in downtime. Actually, maybe I should play you one. Would you like me to play you one? So, no Wi-Fi. I just restarted the Mac. This is what happened. My desktop is opened first thing. So, data is moving. So I set up time limit. For downtime. I ran diagnostic. Data is always moving. Data moving or packets moving. Always. See that? And it's in downtime.
Yep.
Good. Okay, I've got enough. Screenshots of those, and this one here. When I run diagnostic, it says it's unable to open this device. The operation is not permitted. Okay, no Wi-Fi, data constantly moving, but that should be a serious issue for me, or concern for everybody. If the Mac is unable to open the device, what then what? Do we have a problem? Seems like we do, or I do.
Okay, yep. And I've scheduled you for 2:30 tomorrow. Okay, Luke?
Listen, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Is there anything you need to?
No worries.
Is there anything you need to ask me?
That's it. I've taken note of all you've shown me, and I'll just wait for their response. Okay.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, 2:30 tomorrow. And
Yep.
tomorrow,
I'll talk.
so tomorrow is Sunday, and if they are now working on the weekends, would you expect a response for tomorrow, or should we wait for Monday?
No. Probably Monday is better because I don't think there will be a response on a weekend.
Exactly. So hold on. Did your email say that? No. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna say Um, you on Monday, 2:30?
Same time,
2:30
2:30.
2:30 p.m. And I'm gonna put this in. There we go. All right.
All right.
Fantastic. I'll talk to you on Monday then. Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.